The US has approved a sale of tens of thousands of AI chips to the UAE and Saudi Arabia, a move that could further cement NVIDIA's global dominance. Bloomberg Intelligence senior analyst Kunjan Sabani writes, the US approval of Blackwell GPUs for Gulf nations, quote, is tangible proof of sovereign AI momentum. What we're trying to do, Kunjan, is take that $500 billion figure, which takes us through calendar 26, and find some upside. And you think it's in sovereign AI?
It is. And just for context, that $500 figure was already about 5 to 6% above consensus as of yesterday. This new deals that they announced, the 3 to 4 new deals, mostly on the sovereign, could add around billions of dollars on top of that if they were able to execute well and the supply keeps coming on.
And yet, shares are now down 0.3%. We're negative. We raised all of our gains on the day and the NASDAQ follows suit. Why wasn't this enough to ease concerns, do you think? Was there anything left that you needed to hear, Kunjan?
Fundamentally, no. I mean, this was one of the more bullish quarters or earnings we have seen from NVIDIA, not just in terms of the 3Q, 4Q numbers, which, by the way, they blew past the loftiest buy-side bogeys, but reaffirming the $500 billion target. The key point that people are missing is holding gross margin to mid-70s, even when wafer, HBM, packaging costs are all rising. If you're able to hold that and execute that, that speaks a lot about their pricing power.
I just want to play you a soundbite from Jensen Huang about Vera Rubin. Listen to this.
Billions of dollars, yeah. And so for our Vera Rubin system, a 1 gigawatt data center is probably something along the lines of 50 to 55. And NVIDIA's contribution is probably about 35 of that.
That cleared up some confusion for the sell side. Content, just to explain your view on it real quick.
Yeah, when you think about the total cost it takes to build a data center, I mean, we're talking about 50 to 60% just going to one company, taking up all that BOM, how important that is and what that moat speaks to. I don't think the debate around ASIC and GPU is going to go away, but this should give some investors key factual data points that despite we are going to see a future where companies will do risk management and vendor diversity and have ASICs or a second merchant supplier. But the dominant share will still go to NVIDIA.
Kunjan Sabani of Bloomberg Intelligence, we thank you. That does it for this edition of Bloomberg Tech.